How many people do it? This is top level league racing. And there are 11 finishes in this race. This is watching like my freaking no grip video. It's been a hot minute, but we're jumping back on Reddit for some F1 23 funny moments and clips. What a joke. I didn't even accelerate. Okay, I don't know quite what that means, but let's see. Down the inside. Okay, right. We've been smashed off. Car. What? Corner cut for that. We got hit off. Wait, he got a second one as well. He wasn't lying. There was hardly any acceleration. He rolled the car. He rolled the car through. And he got a penalty for corner cutting. And he got a second one. He got two. But what two? I've got so vexed for him that I've clicked into it. Well, let's watch this again. Okay, I guess one corner, two corners. But come on. If that was real life, you'd be going FIA. Like, if someone hit you off like that, fair play if you're trying to make an overtake. But he wasn't even making an overtake. He got punted off. What's even the point anymore, lol? I think that's a big question that most F1 gamers are questioning at the moment, looking at how low the interest levels are for F1 23. But let's see what's occurring here. Okay, there's a lot of cars playing some ping pong ahead of us. Yellow flags. There's a car off at some point, other point in the track. Two cars spinning. You've done well to dodge it, though. You come up to your teammate. Can we send him? Go for this switchback left to right. Illegal overtake. Illegal overtake on our teammate. Is that? He was going so slow. Well, what was the illegal part of it? And then, good. You've dodged that. There's a warning for collision. Kind of unavoidable, to be honest. And after all of that, you're still down in P11. Is there more misery to come? There is. Oh, and a McLaren's off. There's an Aston off on the left on their gravel. And I'm sure something else will be occurring as well. That three wide's not going to end well. That three wide is not going to end. Oh, good driving. Good driving on the... And we're done. And what is the point? What is the point anymore? I'm with you, mate. Damn shame. It's a damn shame you even booted up the F1 game. I'm turning into a dad. Could have taken 9 consecutive wins at Monza. Engine blows up at the end. Oh my god. That is so harsh. That is so harsh. You've done so much hard work. And the engine's I mean, I'm sure that's what Max Verstappen was thinking, maybe going in. I like how it's Italy as well, the place where he broke the record of 9 to 10. And a lot of us were maybe thinking, is this the time for the Red Bull to finally have an engine issue? And to be fair, one of the Honda-powered teams did have an issue. Sonoda obviously retired. Easily could have been one of the other Honda engines on the grid. You never know. But that is a travesty. And also, you know what? There's no way you can get around this, because once you load into the race weekend on the F1 game, that's it. The game has done like a random number generator in the background and like done the coding or whatever, and has decided you are getting a failure. No matter what you do from that point onwards, you can't avoid that engine failure unless you somehow save the game before that race, go back in. But even then, I'm sure that it's very heavily likely you'll get it. So it really is ropes there for you. You were never going to win Italy. You were never going to do it as soon as you loaded into that race weekend, which makes it even more tough. I've seen F there on Monaco. So you DNF'd at Monaco. Lovely. Love that. Don't know what went on there. And clearly the pain of Monaco, maybe you're a controller driver, I don't know. The pain of Monaco has made you go on and dominate the entire Formula 1 field. But if you had won that, you would have got the record. You would have got 10. This guy lapped the whole field in ranked. Is he hacking? Now, there is a strong possibility. Equally, I'm telling you now, because I've actually experienced it myself, there's a glitch there's a glitch, really specific. There's about 5 million glitches in the F1 games, but there's a glitch that I've actually had myself, where I've been doing some open lobbies recently, and I loaded into one race. I think it was Suzuka, so if you were maybe with me in that race, maybe, potentially, let me know in the comments below, because you experienced it as well, you witnessed it. Someone in the lobby glitched one lap ahead of us as we went on to 5 red lights, and we only did 4 laps of a 5-lap race because he was on lap 1 like, or lap 2 already when we went off 5 red lights. So he did his 5 basically, and lapped us basically. So it was very, very glitchy. So maybe it's just that glitch, to be honest. I developed a 6th sense through the years. 5 years of public lobby play. Right, let's see this 6th sense in action into the second last corner. And, oh! Amazing reactions. What a play. I wouldn't even see that guy coming. I know it's replay cameras, so maybe, you know, in reality you saw a proximity arrow coming away as well. If not, if you had that off, fair play, because I can't even see him in that mirror. It's very hard to tell because the heads-up display is blocking it, but I don't even see him in the mirror. He just appears out of nowhere. Look how ridiculously close that is. Unbelievable dodge. And the crunch. You can hear that. Let me boost the volume. The crunch of that man hitting the wall. Just a massive smash. Maybe having mechanical failures on high isn't a great idea. You're preaching to the choir, buddy. You're preaching to the choir. What we got? 4 DNFs in 7 races. That's ropes. That's a bit of me. That's a bit of season 5 on F1 22. That's a bit of season 5 aarava on F1 22. Alonso retires mid-season even though he's winning the championship. Yeah, it's grayed out. He's leading it by miles as well. 180 to 138. He's leading it by what? A good 42 points halfway through a season, and he's retired. I know about the whole, you know, they patched it now, but there was that thing about the contract period being before Abu Dhabi, so you could be in a title fight, or an AI could be, and they would retire sometimes when they're in a title fight, like Hamilton or Alonso would be in a title fight season 1, and they'd retire before they even got a chance to win the championship. But halfway through the season, that's pretty ridiculous. How? I didn't even know it was possible for a driver to retire halfway through a season. That's mad. What's your opinion on EA adding unrealistic and more goofy podium celebrations like this one? I saw this in the store, you know. Levitating up, huh? Up till here, everything's been goofy. But this is actually, like, you know, not physically possible by a human on a podium. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if Max Verstappen goes on to win every other race left in 2023, he's going to actually reveal to us this celebration in Abu Dhabi and reveal that he is not actually even human. He is of alien origin, and that is why he is absolutely smashing everyone right now. But I mean, I think it's a bit funny. Like, obviously it's a game, so it's a bit of a laugh. Obviously, F1's taken massive inspiration in recent years from Warzone, from FIFA, with all these emotes, and Fortnite, of course, is the OG for the emotes and stuff. It's a bit of a laugh, to be honest. I mean, there's a lot of parts of this game that are unrealistic. You know, some of the transfers you get, drivers retiring halfway through the season. So this is the least of our concern, I think. Tried playing F1 22 after playing 23 for a few months. Why? What? Yeah, that sounds about right. That looks about right, sorry. And sounds actually right with the wheel spinning I can hear. Why would you do this to yourself? In fact, actually, maybe this is a funny video that I should be made. Let me know in the comments below. Should I do this as a video idea? Because clearly this is it. Well, this would just piss me off, I think. It would be about 8 minutes of raging. That is ridiculous. Nah, F1 22 was so cursed. The traction on it, I think it's actually possibly the worst traction on a Formula 1 game we've ever witnessed. It was actually torture. It was literally... You couldn't pay me to play a whole season on F1 22 anymore. My Saudi benefactor scammed me. Earned 22 constructors points in a season, and you've earned 210 out of 25, and you received $0. Nish. All you've got for bonuses from your sponsors at the end of the season is a tiny 1.19 million. Guess I'll have some ERS. Me and 6th watching the AI go 5 wide down the main straight at Monza to effort they're doing over there. It really truly is a case of I'm not going to get involved. There's been so many times in Monza where I've thought, you know what, we're third. P2 and 1 are battling. I may as well just stick behind them the entire race. There is no point getting involved in that battle. You may as well autosave some ERS, yeah. Epic pit maneuver coming up at Bahrain. Oh, car to the inside. That's never good. And it's going to be the spin and the pirouette. And it's actually flawless. He actually straightened up perfect. Look at that. Look, as soon as he gets to the white line, his wheels are bang. That is unbelievable, Techers. The Butcher has done it again. I've seen this clip, I think. I'm pretty sure. This is on Yarno, right? Or, no, it's ahead of Yarno. This is in a league race. So, proper clean racing needed, of course. And he's going for the dive bomb, isn't it? Oh, he sent it. He's taken out the Toronto.
What am I doing, man?
What are you doing, man? What? Even I'm not even that great at all. And even I knew you were coughing that up. Come on. Like, you're making the move on the Red Bull. That's fair play. At this point, you really need to be, like, in third gear minimum, slowing this down. And you've got the Red Bull, fair, but you didn't... just assassin, just terrorism. The amount, also, I want to point out, the amount of terrorism I see on TikTok. I bring up my For You page, and I see about 5 clips after every one of these league races of absolute terrorism going on in these league races. F1 esports this year is going to be it's going to be a nightmare. That, like, I actually genuinely think because F1 esports and league racing is so competitive, like everyone does like 500 time trial laps. So they're all just time trial merchants, basically. There's only like 5 people on these grids that actually have some essence of wheel-to-wheel racing etiquette. They're just doing time trial and just DRS training. And then when they do try and make an overtake, this happens. Oh, here we go. Professional esports drivers tried to race wheel-to-wheel challenge. Impossible. I didn't even know this was the next post, but it's come up here. Jeddah, what we got going, car around the outside, and it's ropes ahead of us. It's absolute ropes. Poor Simon, man. Poor Simon. He just got caught up in that. Also, I want to point out though, what's his camera, bro? Bro, what? Please let me know. Like you're recording this on a carrot. What we got again? Here we go. Jake Benham. Here we go. Oh, and. Yep, oh my god, indeed. I mean, I feel bad for Nicholas Longay there, to be fair, because he got absolutely rattled out of the race. But what are you meant to do? What are you meant to do driving through here? Like, if this was me, like in a career mode, I'd be like, oh, it's ropes, it's ropes. I mean, I would be thinking at least that's a banging thumbnail, but for Jake, I'm sure that's absolutely no consolation. Yeah, that's ropes. What else is there? Is there another one? Is this all in the same race? This is all in the same race, isn't it? How many people did it? This is top level league racing. And there are 11 finishes in this race from a top level. This is watching like my freaking no grip video. Hulkenberg dominated this year. Unbelievable. Forget Max Verstappen. Forget Vettel's record. Hulkenberg is setting his own record here. 16 races in a row. The win, the fastest lap, maybe even pole position. Incredible stuff. Formula 1 in the mud. Everyone has DNF'd from every single race. You know what this is? This is Formula 1 in 1950 when they started Formula 1. This is the reliability rate. This is what the championship looked like. Silverstone, 10 years apart. F1 2013 to 2023. It does look very, very different, doesn't it? The surroundings, just the lighting as well. To be fair, graphically, like in terms of the actual fidelity of things, it's actually not come that far, which actually really shows that the F1 game needs to move off the ego engine ASAP. Like, it needs to step into the next gen fully at some point. But the lighting's better. You can see the modeling of the entire circuit's improved. The scaling, I feel, has also changed. I mean, I think they changed Silverstone a few years ago, didn't they? Engine failure, but it doesn't matter. How does an engine failure not matter? We're here at Monza. We're closing up to Alonso, our teammate. Leclerc's in the lead. Our engine is smoking away, but we're still driving somehow. Huh? What? He's got a failure, and yet he's got a 99% energy store failure, and yet he's still driving in the... Why does this never happen to me? What? He's just allowed to carry on like nothing's happening. He's just giving the entire grid behind him a smoke show. And he's going to continue. He's going to finish the entire race. He's finished the entire race. He's finishing the entire race. Leclerc's won. Alonso, he's back in a podium with his engine on fire, exploding. Great. Absolutely finessed it there. How's he done that? Well, this isn't where I parked my car. Right, we've got a very zoomed in cockpit shot. We're leading the race, lap 9. Looking good. In a co-op race, I'm assuming on PlayStation this is... What the hell?
Wow, that was a heck of an
Oh my god, oh no, I'd be pissed off. I would quit the game here. The fact you've stayed on the game, nah, I'll be quitting. I'll be rage quitting. I'll be pressing the PS button and quitting. How? The cut, there was just a random bump. You got exploded out of nowhere. This wasn't just you spinning. You were fine. And then you got, what was that? What's that jolt? From the curb literally exploded you into the wall. This guy, every clip, every time I come on Reddit and I watch the F1 game, there's new glitches and new bugs that I've never seen always occurring. And that's where we're going to end off for today, guys. So if you have enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're around here, get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.